Alright. You've been answering too many questions, so you've got to answer. That is correct. It's like aliens were like, we heart you, and the new show that's pretty much the same as, what is it?
Asobini Ikuyo?
No, not showbiz, it's the
Asobini
cat
Ikuyo.
goes in space.
Asobini Ikuyo.
Exactly, I love that show. I love the fact that they make fun of Star Trek so much. Fun show, fun. Alright. And let's see that. No. Okay, here we go. Nobody can guess this one.
I dubbed this song the pedal alarm.
That is correct.
That's what goes off whenever a bad touch happens.
Yeah.
Alright. This is a hard one.
Crap.
Super hard.
I know what.
Alright. Any stats in the dark? Anybody?
No, I don't have my good.
Any ideas what that was? No. Okay. Close. It's kind of a children's show.
Monster.
No. No.
Ah. Monster
I'll give you a
Rancher?
hint. Arnold.
Doraemon, who are you? No.
Monster Rancher?
Oh, I'm serious. Think Arnold, and that's the anime.
Who is your daddy?
No. Sorry? No. Honestly, guys, think Arnold. Come on. What did he do before Terminator?
Conan? Predator? Conan the Barbarian.
Yes.
Oh my
This is
God.
Detective Conan.
Oh. What? Random segue for lost. Seriously.
I gave you the answer.
I eat baby seals for breakfast.
You Conan the Barbarian?
Very hungry.
Oh man. What is best in life?
I think
about Hercules.
There was a cartoon, come on.
Alright. And I guess I'm just going to make it the last one.
Detective Conan the Barbarian.
Super trick. Everybody knows the answer. It was Digimon.
Butterfly!
Butterfly. And then we sneak in
We sang that last year.
There we go.
Raven and I sang that last year.
Yes, in the back. That is correct. And I hated Chidori. I just wanted to slap her. No. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, we gotta wrap this up. Have a good time. See you next year.
Thank you guys for coming. Were you guys in my earlier panel?
Yeah!
Yes? No? Somebody?
More homeless stories!
Well, this is supposed to be my Q&A, but actually this is the workshop. No, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't plan anything. I just show up and then they tell me, oh, guess what it is? Q&A. I go, oh, okay, cool.
That's it, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that dude was mad. He was angry that I wasn't doing an actual workshop. I don't even know what a workshop is. Like, what do you do in a workshop? What, cut things? Yeah, you build things, right? That's what I remember. Oh, that's wood shop. No, that's something else. What? Well, because, see, I didn't know what my panels were. It's just usually just like me and I just go and do whatever. Unless there's something specific I need to talk about, like Bleach or something, you know? And that one, when I saw it, it said workshop, voice acting workshop or something, 101 with Johnny Yong Bosch. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do in there. Am I supposed to prepare something? Like, was I supposed to type something out? And, you know, but obviously I didn't, because I'm already here, and I'm like, I have no idea. And so I'm in there, and I tell everyone this. Exactly this. I'm saying, oh, this says workshop 101, voice acting, whatever, but I just found this out and I don't have anything really prepared. And he got up. You know, I actually said, if you feel like, jokingly, I said, if you want to leave, you know, then you can and you won't hurt my feelings. And he got up. And then I was like, what, really, you're leaving? And then he's like, yeah, I'm one of those people. And then I was like, oh. It's weird. It's weird, because I mean, like, what was he expecting? Like, I still talked about voice acting, and I answered questions. Like, was I supposed to make him work? Was I supposed to make him do some voice acting? Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Teach him some secrets, how to break into business. But I don't even know.
Breakfast, love you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's right. I'm okay sacrificing the one for the multitude. Well, this is Q&A, so if you have questions, then I'll answer your questions, and at some point I'll probably just talk about random baloney.
Almost stories.
Yes. Sure.
Pending someone's already asked you when or how you became a Power Ranger, I have a somewhat more specific question. What was your career like during the time you had just retired from doing
work?
Sorry, my bad.
From Power Rangers?
You had finished. You were replaced in Turbo. I think. Were you once in Turbo? No.
Yeah, I was in Turbo. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
The passing of the torch in Turbo, right.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the season, we passed our torches.
What was...
Passed our torches. We didn't have torches to begin with.
What was the circumstances that got you to
leave?
What? Oh.
I'm trying to like get to the question fast. I'm like trying to read your mind. Leave? No? Okay, go. No, it's all right. Go ahead. I'm notoriously impatient, so spit it out. Joking. No, go ahead.
What was the circumstances that got you to cameo in space?
Oh, what made me come back after I had retired from Turbo? Well, actually, Koichi Sakamoto said, hey, there's an episode, you know, that you can come back and do some stuff, and it just sounded cool. Sounded like fun to me at the time. Koichi Sakamoto is the guy who pretty much kind of like took me under his wing and kind of like helped me to get into and leave Power Rangers and do some martial arts stuff, action-wise, you know, and he kind of like guided me through that kind of stuff. And he's a good friend of mine, and in fact, I just worked with him in Japan. So, yeah, he asked me to come do an episode. He's also the same guy that asked me to come back for the 15th anniversary Overdrive stuff. So, yeah, he's kind of like my sensei, you know, so if he asks me to do something, I pretty much got to do it, you know. So, yeah, so, I mean, it wasn't a big deal. It was fun, though. Yeah. But, so you saw that episode. How many of you have actually seen that episode? Okay, so a few of you. Well, in that episode, basically, after I left Power Rangers, they did this other season, which they were in space, and, you know, the typical story, one of the guys isn't doing so good, and he needs help, and so, you know, I show up to help him out, you know. But I left the show because of we had to pass the torch. I don't know what the real reason was, but, I mean, I know the real reason, but not the show reason. I wasn't sure what happened in there. Anyways, our power cords were broken, so we could not use them anymore. But mine, you know, which I had, I was still going to use it, you know, to save the day, and I could sacrifice myself. But I was going to do it anyways. Anyhow, so I was kind of like Mr. Miyagi for this one character. For that one episode in space. And the funny thing is, like, when I showed up, like, I hadn't worked with that cast, you know, and I was just really working with the one guy who had come in to kind of replace my color from Turbo and then whatever. And so he was doing a bunch of training stuff, and the weird thing is, like, he's like falling apart or something. I don't even know what was going on. Like there's a scene where, typical training sequence, you know, where I'm holding the stuff and he's kicking it, you know, or I'm, you know, I'm clocking his like running up the stairs or something, you know. And there was like moments like when he was running up the stairs and like his pants fell off. Like, yeah, I know. I'm like, what? What happened there? And I mean, obviously they didn't show it, not even in the outtakes. I think they might have shown in the outtakes. There's this point where I believe it was like he was doing some punching and stuff like that when I was training him, and then like just slobber just starts coming out of his mouth like, and I was like, whoa! So it was kind of funny though. Yeah.
Who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero? I think growing up, Spider-Man was pretty cool, and Superman. It was somewhere in there, you know. I remember my mom did make me a Superman costume when I was little. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was the wrong colors though. It was like green. I was a different Superman. Yeah, so it was, yeah, Christmas man. Yeah. Yes. Sure.
I noticed that you voiced as Bumblebee in Transport for Cybertron. I was wondering, how did you get the role?
How did I get that role? I snuck in. I believe it was an audition. You know, I believe I was called in to audition, and then you know I just went in and read a few lines, and then that was kind of it. And then I guess they liked me enough to put me in there. But that was cool to be Bumblebee. You know, it's pretty sweet. Yeah. You like the game?
Well, I own the game, and I was...
Wait a minute, you didn't say yes. You asked a yes or no question, and you strayed from it. Yeah.
I don't know what time it is.
It's movie time! Yeah! It has to happen at some point, right? Might as well start at the beginning.
Two-part question. Do you have Kimberly the Pink Power Rangers phone number?
Yeah. No, I don't. I think she's in Vancouver though, so you're pretty close. Is that the, that was 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, if you can have it, I see. Stop coughing! Just kidding. Somebody pat him on the back. On the part. There's water in the back. I don't have any up here. I was gonna pretend like I was gonna offer you something. Yeah, sorry.
I was asking, like, just tell me about your general experience with Dokuro-chan.
Is that out?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay, see, I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about. If it's like online and public knowledge, then yeah, I can talk about it. I didn't realize it's out. That's fast. It wasn't that long ago. Are you sure it's out? You're just tricking me into spilling the beans. Okay. That show, who has seen Dokuro-chan?
It's adorable and horrible at the same time.
Very bizarre and very close to hentai. It's as close as you can get without actually being hentai, I think. It's just weird, but it's kind of funny at the same time. There is some things that cross the line, though, for me. Bestiality, yeah, crosses the line. Sorry. Not comfortable with that. It was weird. There's one thing that I remember actually thinking was kind of funny. There's a part where he gets glue, I guess, all over him, you know, and he like smells it, and then I guess the devil was like, it stinks or whatever, and I changed it because Wendy was directing. Hopefully they kept it because I thought it was funny. But I was like, it smells like dookie! And to me, I think that's very funny. And then I thought for a minute, wait a minute, I don't think dookie has ever been said in anime before. I may be the first person to ever say dookie, so I hope that they kept it. What was that?
The name of the dog is Dookie.
In what?
Johnny Test.
That's not anime.
That's not anime, though.
Horrible.